Hey guys, welcome to my channel Learn with Komali. In this video, I am going to cover some of the most important current affairs for the month of November 2022. Let's start the video. First question, Harimavu Shakti 2022 is a joint military exercise between India and which country? Options: USA, Malaysia, Russia, Oman. And if you are thinking option B as the answer, it is right. The right answer is option B, Malaysia. Harimau Shakti 2022. It's a joint military exercise between India and Malaysia, and this occurred in Malaysia this year, and it will culminate or it will end on December 12th. The exercise is an annual training event between the Indian and Malaysian armies, which is being conducted since 2012. And this exercise will enhance the level of defense cooperation between Indian Army and the Malaysian Army, which will in turn foster or boost the bilateral relations between the two nations. Harimau Shakti 2022, it's a joint military exercise between India and Malaysia. Next question. World's largest active volcano, Mauna Loa, is situated in, and here are your options. And the right answer for this question is option A, Hawaii. The world's largest active volcano, Mauna Loa, is situated in Hawaii. And this has erupted in Hawaii for the first time in nearly 4 decades. It was the first eruption since 1984. Mauna Loa is located inside Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, which covers half of the US state's Big Island. Next question. India Australia bilateral military training exercise Austrahin 2022 has been started in, and here are your options. So this question might also be asked like Austrahin 2022 is a bilateral military exercise between which countries? So question can be asked in any way, okay? And this year it was held in Rajasthan. What is Astrahin 22? The Astrahin 22 is a bilateral training exercise between the Indian Army and the Australian Army. It is being held from November 28 to December 11 this year in Mahajan Field Firing Ranges, Rajasthan. It was held in Rajasthan. Next question. Eighth joint military exercise, Garuda Shakti, has been organized in. Here are your options, and you should also learn. Exercise Garuda Shakti is being held between which two countries? First, let's see where it was organized this year. It was organized in Indonesia. So, Garuda Shakti, the eighth edition of the Garuda Shakti exercise was started on November 21, and the Garuda Shakti exercise is a bilateral joint special force exercise between India and Indonesia. And this exercise is being organized as part of the bilateral defense cooperation between Indonesia and India. And this is 13-day continuous training program, and it is being held in a training area in Indonesia. Next one. India's first ever night sky sanctuary is located in which state or union territory? Here are your options: Assam, Sikkim, Uttarakhand, Ladakh. And the right answer is option D, Ladakh. India's first night sky sanctuary will be established in Ladakh to boost astrotourism in the country and attract foreign researchers to work with high altitude telescopes in the region. The Department of Science and Technology will set up the proposed dark sky reserve at Ladakh's Hanle as part of the Changtang Wildlife Sanctuary. Next question. Well, intellectual property indicators is a report released by which institution? Here are your options. So before looking into the answer, let's see what is this intellectual property indicators report. What does this indicate? The World Intellectual Property Indicators is an authoritative report that provides an overview of activities in areas of patents, utility models, and and number of things. It is looking into like geographical indications, creative economy, plant variety protection. So you can simply remember it's an authoritative report that provides an overview of activities in areas of patents, maybe something. It is released every year by WIPO. And this year, this report collected data from around 150 national and regional intellectual property offices across the globe. So, World Intellectual Property Indicators, it's a report released every year by World Intellectual Property Organization, which has collected data from around 150 national and regional property offices, intellectual property offices around the globe. And let's see what are the key findings of this report. So, in 2021, around 3.4 million patent applications were filed across the world, and this is a 3.6% increase from the previous year. The top two countries with highest number of patent filings are India and China. So, the right answer for the question is a report released by which institution? World Intellectual Property Organization. Next question. The Food Safety and Standard Authority of India has recently given the food animal tag to which animal? And here are your options, and the right answer is option C, Himalayan yak. The Food Safety and Standard Authority of India has approved the Himalayan yak as a food animal. The approval is expected to help to prevent the decline in the population. So this uh, the Food Safety Organization has approved this as a food animal in order to prevent the decline in in the population of the Himalayan yak, and this was proposed by the National Research Center on Yak in Arunachal Pradesh. Next question. Which edition of the Global Technology Summit is being held in New Delhi? Uh, Here are your options. So the answer is seventh edition, but let's also see what was this Global Technology Summit. The seventh edition of the Global Technology Summit will be held from, or was already held from, November 29 till the 1st of December in New Delhi in a hybrid format. So it's an event on geotechnology and it is co-hosted by Ministry of External Affairs. The theme for this year's summit is geopolitics of technology. So, during this summit, they will discuss the advantages and challenges of technologies, sustainability, emerging geopolitics in the technology sector. So, in this summit, the theme of the summit is geopolitics of technology, and this year's summit was held in New Delhi, and this is the seventh edition of the summit. So, in this summit, the world leading minds in technology, government, security, space. So, all of the sector related people will gather and debate the vital questions related to technology and its future. Which state government will launch e-detection portal for identifying vehicles? Let's see what is this e-detection portal first. For a vehicle to ply on a road, it is mandatory to have valid documents like registration certificate, fitness certificate, and permit if it is a transport vehicle, insurance certificate, and a pollution certificate. So, for all of the vehicles, these are the must. So, to keep a check on vehicles plying without valid documents, The Odisha government is going to roll out an e-detection portal on national highways with effect from January 1, 2023. So, Odisha government is launching a portal named e-detection portal where it will automatically detect the vehicles without having valid documents. So the right answer for this question is option B, Odisha. Next question. Which of the following was conferred with the Award of Excellence at the UNESCO's Asia Pacific Awards for Cultural Heritage Conservation 2022? Here are your options. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, Stepwells of Golconda, Domakonda Fort, Paikula Railway Station. And the right answer for this question is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya. So, what is this Award of Excellence at the UNESCO's Asia Pacific Awards? First, let's see that. Why was this given? So, the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya Restoration Project in Mumbai received this year's Award of Excellence. This is basically a 100-year-old museum which documents the history of India from prehistoric to modern times. It was established to commemorate the visit of the Prince of Wales to India. The museum was later renamed after the founder of Maratha Empire. So, why was this particular restoration project was has received this award? It was recognized for setting standards for the conservation of World Heritage monuments. Next question. Sonjal 2022 is an annual youth festival held in which state or union territory? Options: Andhra Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, and Uttarakhand. And the right answer for this question is option C, Jammu and Kashmir. Sonjal 2022 is an annual youth festival held in Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha inaugurated this festival, Sonjal 2022, at the University of Kashmir. The festival is an opportunity for young artists to showcase their talents, and Sonjal provides them with a platform to achieve the dream of Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat. Next question. Wildlife Summit has adopted India's proposal for enhanced protection of which turtle species? And here are your options. If you are thinking option D as the right answer, you are correct. It is Lear's soft shell turtle. Let's see what was this wildlife summit. What was the India's proposal? Uh, The species has been subjected to intensive exploitation over the past 30 years. It has also been poached and illegally consumed within India and illegally traded abroad for meat. The population of this turtle species is estimated to have declined by 90% over the past 30 years, and the species is now difficult to find. It has also been classified as critically endangered by the IUCN. The species is listed on Schedule 4 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, which gives it protection from hunting and trade. Next question. When is the Constitution Day celebrated in India? November 24th, November 26th, November 30th, December 1. The right answer is November 26. Constitution Day is also known as Samvidhan Divas or National Law Day is celebrated in India on November 26 every year to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India. The day aims to mark the significance of the constitutional values among the citizens of India and also to bring awareness of the importance of the Indian constitution and its architect. November 26th is the Constitution Day. Next question. Dhammadeepa International Buddhist University is said to come up in which state? Here are your options: Tripura, Bihar, Manipur, Meghalaya. And the right answer for this question is Tripura. So this university, in short form, it is DDIBU, is expected to become the first Buddhist-run university in India to offer Buddhist education along with courses in other disciplines of modern education as well. This university will set a precedent in the history of Indian Buddhism in promoting and reviving Buddhist culture in India. Next question. Indian Air Force is conducting the annual Joint Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Relief Exercise Samanvai 2022 at which place? And here are your options. So before looking into the answer where it is going to be, where it was held, let's see what is the Samanvai 2022 exercise. In the days of climate change and global warming, disasters of various kinds are norm rather than occasional occurrence. In this context, Exercise Samanvai 2022 is a very important exercise to ensure preparedness of various agencies in case of any natural and man-made disasters. So, this exercise to ensure the preparedness of various agencies. So, in case of any calamities or disasters, whether it is natural or man-made, how far we are prepared to face it. This exercise will ensure that. Indian Air Force is conducting the annual Joint Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Relief Exercise Samanvai 2022, and it was held at Agra. So the question where it was held, right? So the right answer is Agra. It was held at Agra, and the exercise is about how far we are prepared to face the calamities or the challenges. Next question. Which is the first state to create the role of Director General of Audit? Options: Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Rajasthan. And the right answer for the question is option B, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is the first state to create the role of Director General of Audit in India. The state has appointed an officer from the Indian Audit and Account Service on deputation for this role. The officer's responsibility will be to strengthen and streamline the functioning of internal audit departments in the state. So, Tamil Nadu is the first state to create the role of Director General of Audit. Next question. Operation Third Shield was launched by which country? And here are your options: China, Russia, India, and Indonesia. And this Operation Third Shield was launched by India. Okay, the country of India, and it is launched by WCCB, Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, in collaboration with the West Bengal Forest Department. And this operation is aimed at curbing smuggling and trading of protected species of turtles in parts of India. So, to protect, to stop smuggling and the trading of these certain species of turtles, this operation was launched in India by WCCB in collaboration with the West Bengal Forest Department. Next question. Which country launched the Orion spacecraft? And here are your options: USA, Japan, UAE, Israel. And the right answer for this question is And the right answer is USA. Sorry, it was marked as Japan. The Orion spacecraft was launched by USA country. NASA's Orion spacecraft is built to take humans farther than they have ever gone before. Orion will serve as the exploration vehicle that will carry the crew to space. Which Indian was conferred the Champions of the Earth Award in 2022? And here are your options: Purnima Devi, Narendra Modi, KK Shailaja, Piyush Goyal. And the right answer for this question is option A, Purnima Devi Burman. Assam's leading conservationist Purnima Devi Burman has been awarded the United Nations highest environmental honor, Champions of the Earth for 2022 in the entrepreneurial vision category for leading the Hargila. Hargila is the Assamese name for the bird to save the bird from extinction. Next question. Karmayogi Prarambh is a course prepared for which segment of people? Non resident Indians, unorganized sector employees, MSMEs, government employees. And the right answer for the question is government employees. The Karmayogi Praram module is an initiative under the mission Karmayogi. It is an online orientation course for the new recruits of various government departments. It will help new government employees to understand the code of conduct required to adapt to the new role. Next question. Groundnut Festival Kadalakai Parishe began in which state? Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Telangana. And the right answer for this question is option C, Karnataka. Groundnut Festival will be held in Karnataka. This festival has a 500-year world history and it is happening after a pause of 2 years because of the pandemic. It was inaugurated by Karnataka Chief Minister on November 20, 2022, and this year over 3,000 people from other parts of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and also Tamil Nadu took part in the festivities that welcomed the first seasonal yield of the groundnut crop. Next question. Which village in Madurai district notified as first biodiversity heritage site in Tamil Nadu? And here are your options. So, if you are guessing option C as the right answer, then you are absolutely correct. Option C is the Arittapatti is the right answer. The Tamil Nadu government declared the Arittapatti village near Melur in Madurai district as a biodiversity heritage site under section 37 of the Biological Diversity Act 2022. So, Arittapatti is a village in Madurai district in Tamil Nadu state, was declared as first biodiversity heritage site. What is the name of India's first dog on anti-poacher duty? And here are your options. And the right answer for this question is option A, Jorba. India's first dog to be deployed for tracking down poachers. Jorba has passed away in Gauhati. This 12-year-old male Belgian Malinois was a member of K9, the nation's first dog squad to fight wildlife crime. Next question. What is the theme of Sangai Festival 2022? Here are your options: Great Secrets, Happy Feature, Festival of Funness, Goods and Foods. So, what is the theme of Sangai Festival? So, before that, let's see where this festival will be celebrated. The Sangai Festival is celebrated in Manipur and it is the largest tourism festival in Manipur. The festival is named after the state animal, which is only found in Manipur. Okay, and this festival has been organized grandly this time after the COVID-19 pandemic hit the festival in the last 2 years. And the theme of the festival is the Festival of Oneness. And this is a 10 days festival which will attract a large number of tourists to Manipur. Next question. 13th edition of the Naseem Al Bahar 2022 exercise has been commenced at Bay of Bengal, Mumbai, Goa, Oman. So, 13th, the bilateral naval exercise Naseem Al Bahar was Naseem Al Bahar is it's a naval exercise held between Indian and Omani Navy, and it has started off at the coast of Oman. So the right answer for the question is Oman. It was commenced at Oman. Next question. India has launched the official website of Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO 2023 with the theme of, so India has launched an official website for Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and what is the theme of it? Here are your options: global economy, trade and investment, for a secure SCO Asian together. And the right answer for this question is option C, for a secure SCO. The official website of the SCO was launched by India as it will host the SCO summit in 2023. The theme of SCO 2023 was also launched by India, that is, for a secure SCO, where secure stands for security, economy, connectivity, unity, respect, environment. So S stands for security, E stands for economy, connectivity, unity, respect, environment. The theme is for a secure SCO. And uh, India is going to host the SCO summit in 2023. Next question. Which country has become India's biggest fertilizer supplier in the first half of the 2022 to 23 fiscal year? Options: China, USA, Germany, Russia. And the right answer is option D, Russia. Russia has become India's biggest fertilizer supplier in the first half of the 22 to 23 fiscal year. Russia replaces China to become the biggest supplier of fertilizers to India. Russia has become India's biggest fertilizer supplier for the first time. Russian exporters reportedly grabbed a 21% share of the Indian fertilizer market. Let's see the next question. India's first elephant death audit framework was introduced by which state? And here are your options: Kerala, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Assam. And the right answer for this question is option C, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu's Forest Department has introduced an elephant death audit framework to put in place a more detailed and transparent process for recording and monitoring elephant deaths in the state. So, Tamil Nadu government has introduced this elephant death audit framework in order to be more transparent in terms of recording and monitoring the elephant deaths in the state. Presently, identifying the cause of mortality in the field remains critical for many questions related to population and conservation of elephants. So, this audit was introduced, this framework was introduced. Next question. India has improved its rank by 6 slots in the Network Readiness Index 2022 report and is now placed at what rank with a score of 51.19. So, in the question itself, we can get many questions basically. So, India has improved its rank in this 2022 year in the Network Readiness Index and with a score of 51.19. And what is the current rank of India in this index is the question. The right answer for this question is option C, 61. Let's see what is this network readiness index. India improves its rank by 6 slots and is now placed at 61st rank according to the Network Readiness Index 2022 report. Who would release this network readiness report? The network readiness report was prepared by Portland Institute. So, on what basis will the rank be finalized? Let's see. The NRI report or Network Readiness Report, in its latest version of 2022, maps the network based readiness landscape of 131 economies on the basis of their performance in four different pillars. So, out of 131, India's rank is 61. And what are the four pillars or the four criteria that are taken into account? People, technology, governance, and impact, covering a total of 58 variables. So India has improved a lot in this index and it has jumped by 6 slots and is now placed at 61st rank with a score of 51.19 out of 131 economies participated. And this report was released by Portland Institute. Next question. So here the answer was given. Next question. Cambridge Dictionary has declared which word as the word of the year 2022. Here are your options: permacrisis, pandemic, Homer, climate strike. If you are guessing option C as the right answer, then you are right. Homer. Cambridge Dictionary has declared the word Homer as the word of the year 2022. It said that it was inspired by the global word game sensation Wally. The word Homer was searched for nearly 75,000 times during the first week of May 2022 when it was an answer in the word game Oddly. Homer is an informal American English term for a home run in baseball. Which institution launched the Digital Shakti Campaign 4.0? Here are your options: Niti Ayog, National Commission for Women, Ministry of Women and Child Development, World Economic Forum. And if you are guessing option B as the right answer, then you're absolutely correct. Digital Shakti campaign was launched by National Commission for Women. Recently, the National Commission for Women launched the fourth phase of the Digital Shakti campaign, and it has launched in collaboration with Cyber Peace Foundation and Meta. Digital Shakti is a pan India project on digitally empowering and skilling women and girls in cyberspace. Next question. World Toilet Day is observed every year on 16th November, 17th November, 18th November, 19th November. And the right answer is 19th November. The United Nations observes World Toilet Day on November 19 annually. The main aim is to raise public awareness of the broader sanitation systems, and the theme of this year is making the invisible visible. Okay, World Toilet Day is observed every year on 19th December to increase public awareness of on the sanitation systems. Okay. Next question. As per World Population Prospects 2022 report, India will surpass China as the world's most populous country in which year? 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2027. And the right answer for the question is option A, 2023. According to the World Population Prospects Report 2022, the global population is projected to reach 8 billion on November 15, 2022. This population milestone was reached in only 11 years after passing the 7 billion milestone. India's population is expected to surpass China and become the world's most populous country by 2023. As the world population is has reached 8 billion on November 15, this November 15, 2022 day was designated as the day of 8 billion. Next question: which state government has launched Mission Basundhara 2.0 to provide land rights to only natives? Options: West Bengal, Assam, Odisha, Jharkhand. The right answer is option B, Assam. The Assam government has launched Mission Basundhara 2.0 with an aim to provide land rights to only natives. It is only for the indigenous people with mandatory three generation clear residency. The first phase of this program was launched last year to provide a three time bound solution to several services under the Revenue Department. Mission Basundhara is related to provide land rights to the natives in the state of Assam. Next question: Indo US Joint Training Exercise Youth Abhyas 22 has been started in. Answer: Uttarakhand. And this year's it is 18th edition of India US Joint Military Training Exercise Youth Abhyas was began on November 16 in Uttarakhand, and this is a 15-day long exercise, and it will focus on high altitude and extremely cold climate warfare. Exercise Youth Abhyas is conducted annually between India and US with the aim of exchanging best practices, tactics, techniques, and procedures between the armies of two nations. Next question: which country becomes the world's second largest producer of steel? Options: Japan, China, Russia, India. And the right answer for the question is option D, India. So, India is the world's second largest producer of steel. Union Minister of Steel, Jyotiraditya Scindia, has said that India has made remarkable progress in the steel sector in the last 8 years. He said the country, which was earlier a net importer of the steel, has now become a net exporter. He also stated that India has also moved from fourth largest producer of steel to the second largest producer of steel at a global scale. Next question: PM Narendra Modi has unveiled the Statue of Prosperity in which place? Here are your options: Kochi, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore. And the right answer is option D, Bangalore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled a 108 feet tall bronze statue of Sri Nadaprabhu Kempegowda in Bangalore. The Statue of Prosperity is made to commemorate the contribution of Kempegowda, who is the founder of Bangalore. Next question: seventh edition of Indo-French air exercise Garuda 7 has been concluded in. So, Indo French exercise Garuda 7. If you are guessing option B as the right answer, then you are correct. The answer is Jodhpur. The seventh edition of this bilateral air exercise between the Indian Air Force and the French Air and Space Force exercise Garuda 7 concluded on November 12 at Air Force Station Jodhpur. Next question. Which country is the host of the No Money for Terror conference? And here are your options: Russia, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. And the right answer is option B, India. India is the host of the No Money for Terror conference. What is this conference? This is a 2-day conference, and it is the third conference. And the first conference was held in Paris, and the second conference was held in Melbourne, and this third conference is going to be held in India. The conference aims to build a mechanism to enhance global cooperation and any financing on to terror activities. India is going to host this. Next question. Which railway station has been awarded the 4-star rating Eat Right Station certification by the Food Safety and Standards Association of India, FSSAI? And your options are here: New Delhi Railway Station, Nagpur Junction Railway Station, Indore Junction Railway Station, Bhopal Junction Railway Station. And the right answer is Bhopal Junction Railway Station. This Bhopal Junction Railway Station was awarded the 4-star rating Eat Right Station certification by FSSAI. The Food Safety and Standard Association of India has provided this certification for providing high quality, nutritious food to passengers. Railway stations are awarded the certificate after an empaneled uh, third party audit agency rates them on a scale of 1 to 5 for food storage and hygiene practices. Next question. Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary has been notified as which state's 17th wildlife sanctuary? Options: Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. And the right answer is option D, Tamil Nadu. The Tamil Nadu government notified 68,640 hectares reserve forest area as Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary in Krishnagiri and Dharmapuri districts. The newly notified sanctuary is the 17th wildlife sanctuary in the state. Earlier, Tamil Nadu government also notified about Slender Lorry Sanctuary, which we already discussed. The state government notified the establishment of the Kadavur Slender Lorry Sanctuary under Section 26A 1B of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. And this Kaveri South Wildlife Sanctuary is going to be the 17th wildlife sanctuary in the state of Tamil Nadu. Next question. DigiLocker is a flagship initiative of which ministry? Here are your options: Ministry of Defense, Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. And the right answer for this question is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Now let's see what is this DigiLocker. DigiLocker, the authentic documents exchange platform under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, has completed its second level of integration with Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. DigiLocker users can now digitally store health records and link them with Ayushman Bharat Health account. Basically, this is a kind of cloud storage for documents, and using this, we can also link our health records with the ABA account. Okay, and it's a initiative of Electronics and Information Technology Ministry. Next question. India's first national repository for life science data has been unveiled in which place? Options: Hyderabad, Pune, Lucknow, Faridabad. And the right answer is option D, Faridabad. The Indian Biological Data Center is established at Regional Center of Biotechnology in Faridabad. And the first national repository for life science data has been unveiled in Faridabad. Next question. Which country launched the Middle East Green Initiative? And here are your options. The right answer for this question is option C, Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia has also invited our Prime Minister to the Middle East Green Initiative Summit. Under this initiative, Saudi Arabia will work with Gulf Cooperation Council and Middle Eastern countries to plant 40 billion trees in that part of the world. The project is expected to restore an area equivalent to 200 million hectares of degraded land. This initiative, Middle East Green, was an initiative of Saudi Arabia, and to basically to restore a kind of forest area, or to restore the degraded land. This we are The initiative is going to plant nearly around 40 billion trees. Next question. Which country is the leading producer of millets with 41% of global production? Here are your options: India, China, Bangladesh, Indonesia. The right answer is option A, India. India is one of the leading producers of millets in the world with an estimated share of 41% of the global production. The UN General Assembly recently adopted a resolution sponsored by India and supported by more than 70 countries, and that resolution was declaring 2023 as the International Year of Millets. The resolution is intended to increase public awareness on the health benefits of millets and their suitability for cultivation under tough conditions marked by climate change. So, overall, here the key takeaways are: which country is the leading producer of millets? India, with how much percentage? 41 percentage of global production. And the year 2023 is the International Year of Millets. Next question. What is the name of single window portal launched by Indian Army for welfare and grievance for Veer Naris? And here are your options. So if you are thinking option A as the right answer, then you're absolutely correct. Virangana Seva Kendra. The Indian Army has just launched a single window facility for the welfare and grievance redressal of Veer Naris. The Virangana Seva Kendra, as it's called, will allow Veer Naris to register complaints through multiple channels. Veer Naris are the widows of armed force members who lost their lives in war or in any military operation. Next question. Which state or union territory has launched the Umid scheme to empower their rural women? And here are your options: Odisha, Jammu and Kashmir, Delhi, and Madhya Pradesh. And the right answer is option B, Jammu and Kashmir. This scheme of Jammu and Kashmir Rural Livelihoods Mission is providing help to the aspirations of rural women in the Union Territory who aspire to become economically independent. So, this program is a centrally sponsored scheme to encourage women to be self dependent, to be independent, and to be self sufficient. And this scheme was launched in the state of Jammu and Kashmir to empower the rural women and to make them self sufficient. Next question. By which year will India become the third largest economy in the world, according to a report by Morgan Stanley? And here are your options: 26, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. And the right answer is option B, 2027. India is on track to become the world's third largest economy by 2027, surpassing Japan and Germany, and have the third largest stock market by 2030, according to a report by Morgan Stanley. So India is now fifth largest economy, and now, according to a report by Morgan Stanley, uh, it is expected that India will become the third largest economy in the world by 2027, surpassing two countries. What are they? Japan and Germany. Next question. What is the theme of G20 India 2023? Here are your options. Look at the options carefully and select your option. The theme of G20 India 2023 is Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, one earth, one family, and one future. G20 or group of G20 is an intergovernmental forum of the world's major developed and developing nations. And you're seeing the logo of the G20 on the screen. And the theme of this G20 is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, and one future. So, this logo and theme convey a powerful message of India's G20 presidency, which is of striving for just and equitable growth for all in the world. Next question. What is the name of India's first private sector rocket? And here are your options: Vikram K, Vikram B, Vikram S, Vikram L. And the right answer is option C, Vikram S. So, under the mission Prarambh, Skyroot Aerospace will become the first private space company in India to launch a rocket into space, ushering in a new era for the. So, under the mission Prarambh, Vikram S is the private rocket that was launched by Skyroot Aerospace, a startup that was in Hyderabad. So, the initial mission and the Vikram S rocket have been developed by the Hyderabad based startup in collaboration with ISRO and InSpace. Okay, next question. Which country has hosted the 26th International Malabar Naval Exercise? Options: Australia, India, Japan, USA. The right answer is option C, Japan. So, Malabar exercise is between India and Japan. It's a naval exercise and it is 26th exercise. Basically, not only between India and Japan, it's let's see. Malabar exercise started in 1992. Initially, it was started as a bilateral exercise. That means only between the India and US it was started. Later, Japan joined this Malabar exercise in 2015, and then the navies of the Quad, that is quadrilateral framework nations: India, United States, Japan, and Australia. Australia also joined it. So, have participated in the 25th edition of the Malabar exercise, which began off the coast of Goa in the Pacific Ocean. So, next question: which company launched a flood forecast platform named Flood Hub? Here are your options: Meta, Google, Microsoft, Amazon. The right answer is option B, Google. Google has launched a platform that displays flood forecasts, namely Flood Hub. This platform shows the area and time where floods could occur in order to inform people about the natural calamity, and authorities can assist them with effectively. It's a flood forecast platform named Flood Hub and was launched by Google. Next question: which country is the host of the 27th Conference of the Parties? Here are your options. And the right answer is option B, Egypt. The government of the Arab Republic of Egypt will host the 27th conference of the parties of the UNFCCC COP27 with a view to building on previous successes and paving the way for future ambition to effectively tackle the global challenge of climate change. 27th COP conference. Which country was the host? Egypt was the host. Next question: what is the theme of the Vigilance Awareness Week 2022? And here are your options. And the right answer is Corruption Free India for a Developed Nation. The theme of this Vigilance Awareness Week is Corruption Free India for a Developed Nation. CVC, Central Vigilance Commission, observes Vigilance Awareness Week during the week in which 31st October. 31st October is the birthday of late Sardar Vallabhai Patel. So the in whatever during the week in which this 31st October was for will fall, in that week this vigilance awareness will be celebrated. This year, Vigilance Awareness Week is being observed from 31st October to 6th November 2022. Next question: Morbi Bridge on the Machu River is located in which state? Here are your options: Maharashtra, Gujarat, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh. And the right answer for the question is option B, Gujarat. Morbi Bridge on the Machu River is located in the state of Gujarat. And next question is: which state's Ranipur Tiger Reserve has become the 53rd Tiger Reserve in India? Options: Karnataka, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh. And the right answer is option C, Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is said to have its fourth tiger reserve and 53rd tiger reserve in India. Apart from Ranipur, Uttar Pradesh has three other tiger reserves, that is Dudhwa, Pilibhit, and Amangarh. So this is going to be 53rd tiger reserve in India, and this is going to be fourth tiger reserve in the state of Uttar Pradesh. That's it for this video, guys. I have tried to cover some of the most important current affairs for the month of November, and if at all even I miss one or two, I would be posting them as community posts or as short videos. So do not forget to subscribe